Is Mayweather afraid of Pacquiao? Who knows? Only Mayweather would know the answer to that question. I mean, it's been asked for quite some time now. I remember after Pacquiao destroyed Cotto in 2009, Mayweather Sr. went on record to say, I know my son could beat Pacquiao, but I don't want him to fight him. When people say stuff like that, that usually says something. It says that maybe you see something in him, in Pacquiao, that says, wow, maybe my son can't handle that. You know, it's been quite some time that, they've been dancing around each other, fighting or whatever have you. Now, a couple of days ago, on ESPN First Take with Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless, Pacquiao went on record to say he'll take 45%, 45-55. He'll give him his blood test up until the fight, day of the fight, after the fight. He said he will give him anything he wants to get him in the ring. Now, he went on record to say this. So now the onus has to be on Mayweather to say, well, does he really want the fight? And again, we can speculate to say if he wants it or not, but it's up to him. Now, me personally, if they do fight at this point, I mean, it's good, but me, honestly, I'd rather see him fight Martinez. I think that would be a more challenging fight for him. I'm not saying that Pacquiao wouldn't give Mayweather a challenge. I think he would. I think both fighters have the ability to beat each other. If Mayweather wants to find out, is a different story altogether. It's up to Mayweather at this point. I just don't want to see him take another long hiatus and then come back and want to say, oh, I'm fighting a tune-up fight. How many tune-up fights are you going to fight? In 2007, after he knocked out Ricky Hatton, he retired. He walked away from the sport. He came back in 2009 and fought Marquez. Okay, fine. You had one tune-up fight. All right, but after that, get back in the game. So he fights Mosley. Good fight. I'm not going to say it wasn't. So what does he do after the Mosley fight? He walks away again. Because he, of course, I don't know what it was. Maybe he didn't want to fight Pacquiao then neither. So he walks away again. Then he comes back for another fight. I guess another alleged tune-up fight. He fights Victor Ortiz. Fine, okay, not a problem. One fight, now get back into fighting someone of decent caliber. So he fights Cotto. Good fight. It was a good fight. Now, where is he now? You don't hear anything about him. You haven't heard him do any interviews. I haven't. Haven't heard him say anything about anything. Not about Pacquiao, about Martinez, nobody. And now that Pacquiao's came out and made this statement on national television saying that I'll take 45% and I will give you your blood test the day of the fight, whatever. Let's make the fight happen. I don't think Mayweather has responded to that. To be quite frank, honest, I think Mayweather's just going to lay low and wait till around January or February and announce he's going to fight on Cinco de Mayo weekend and probably end up fighting Canelo Alvarez. I would not be surprised if that happens. I wouldn't be surprised. Because I, at this point, don't think he wants to fight Pacquiao. At this point, I don't think he'd want to fight Sergio Martinez. I think he would just look to fight an easy fight in Alvarez. And even that wouldn't necessarily be an easy fight, but it would be an easier fight. Because, to be quite honest, Alvarez is not ready for an opponent like Mayweather. He just isn't ready for that. So, I don't know. So, is Mayweather afraid of Pacquiao? Pacquiao seemed to think he is. He went on air to put his glasses on his head and said, yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is. Now, how true that is, I don't know. Now, also, Pacquiao was saying something about how they had a phone conversation. This is what Stephen A. Smith was saying about as far as, Manny's a congressman. He has other things going for him and stuff like that. And he says, but what if I lose? Is that true? I don't know. I can't say. But if it is true, then wow, what a statement that makes in itself. But I can't say if it's true or not. We weren't there. No one was there to hear it. But at this stage of the game, you know, I like Mayweather. His skills is great and all. But is he a ducker at this point? Could be. And like I said, I would not be surprised next year, January, February, he's announcing his next fight. And it's probably going to be Canelo Alvarez or some lesser opponent. I would not be surprised. So that's my views on as far as if Mayweather is afraid of Pacquiao. I don't know if he is. Do I think he's afraid of Pacquiao per se? No, I don't think he's afraid of him. But do I think he's afraid to put his undefeated record on the line against Pacquiao? Now that's another question. I think he might be. Only he can have the answer to that. All we can do is comment and speculate. So that's my views on that. Leave your comments, good or bad. And I'll get back with y'all later with more videos to come. Thank you.